So guys, I just wanted to let you know that my favorite instance for my new space, my first space in Washington, D.C., courtesy of myself for doing what I had to do and working hard and all that good stuff. And I didn't even need a voucher to get a place like everybody was saying. They were like, oh my God, you need a voucher in order to get a place in DC. You're not gonna get a place in DC. You're not gonna be able to afford it. You might as well move to Maryland. You might as well move to Virginia. Anywhere but DC you can afford. You can't afford. You can afford anywhere but DC. Why did you blow your voucher? Oh my God, why did you work that many hours? Why did you work overtime when they told you to slow down or you'll lose your voucher? Why did you do that, Solo? You blew it. That was your golden ticket out. And now that you don't have your voucher, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, guys, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I continued to bust my ass and work my ass off because I already knew in the back of my heart of hearts, this voucher wasn't gonna be reliable. This voucher wasn't gonna be dependable. The only thing that's dependable nowadays is me, myself, I, God, my ancestors, my spiritual beings, my guardian angels, my deities, my orishas, and any other deity that is walking in my path side by side, guiding me, protecting me, showing me love consistently, and showing me that if you don't put that work in, right, you'll get nowhere. So all these people that's waiting around on vouchers and all that stuff, kudos to you, because I can't wait for nobody. I can't wait for nobody. If I waited for y'all, guess what? I'd be dead. If I depended on the government, guess what? I'd be dead. If I waited on my family that turned against me, I'd be dead. So, I'll be damned if I wait on anybody but myself. And when I have a partner and we're married, I will wait as in serve that person equally as they serve me. What I have learned so far in DC, what I have learned so far in Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia, excuse me. By the way, guys, I just moved into my studio apartment, so things are being arranged. But what I've learned is that I can't necessarily I haven't found, I don't want to say can't, but I haven't found a genuine person yet. Okay, let me rephrase that. I found a few, but the ones that I would hold close to me aren't genuine. And I find that a lot here in the District of Columbia. You have a lot of pretenders. You have a lot of people who fake their lives and fake the level of care or compassion they have. So I do miss that about my city. I do miss the culture, the actual genuine love coming from Philadelphia to here, you know. But that's just something I expected anyway. I came here for personal reasons. I came here for self-growth. I came here because ex-family members inspired me to come here. So even though our relationship ended the way it did, I still appreciate my journey, because if it wasn't for your actions, then I wouldn't have found my way. I wouldn't have found a new me, a new version of myself. I wouldn't have explored the city, you know, and seen real life, because being around my family, I was sheltered. You know, I'm driving around in luxury cars, going to nice restaurants, and I'm not saying that I'm not used to things like that. However, I know what the hood looks like. I know what struggle looks like as well. So to be here and be sheltered, I knew nothing. I saw nothing until the cord was cut. And I don't even, honestly, it wasn't them that cut the cord. It was God. God was like, you got to release her because she's not a part of your cloth. She's not cut from the same cloth as you. You're cut from that shabby cloth that's stuck in a barn, and you decorated your cloth all up and presented yourself in a luxurious way. But Solo, she cut from that cloth that is just automatically tough. So no matter how you look at it, it's beautiful. And God said, I gotta cut you out of this family quilt because you no longer belong. So thank you, God. And I thank you for my strength. I just remained strong the whole time. The whole time I was going through this, I remained strong. When I had weak moments, when I cried and said, this isn't fair, or why am I going through this? Negative thoughts. When I had negative thoughts, I would always talk to myself because I knew that if I continued on with those negative thoughts, I would become those negative thoughts. And those negative thoughts would make me spiral into a deep, dark hole. And I watched the people around me all day in deep, dark holes. So why the freak would I want to be in a deep, dark hole if I had the choice to make it out? If I had my sanity, which I did. If I had my strength, which I did. If I had my motherfucking intuition, knowledge, and strength, which I did. If I didn't have my initiative. But I did. I had all of those tools to pull me up out of the darkness. Because that type of darkness, there's different types of darkness. But the darkness that I was in, man, it make you want to lose your life. It make you want to give up. It make you want to say, fuck everybody and everything. But I kept on, man. I really just kept on. I continued on. And now here we are in my personal space, burning my lavender incense. I just got off of my overnight job. I'm about to have my little 1-2 and take my clothes off and go to sleep. Because it's all about peace nowadays. You need to navigate through this life to find peace. That's the goal. Peace, love, and happiness. And your happiness can be whatever you choose it to be. If you choose to get high on crack all day and that makes you happy, then hey, that makes you happy. Just don't light up the joint near me. Because a crackhead did that like last week. I'm smoking my 1-2, marijuana, and he lights up his crack pipe. Meek Mills, by the way, he requested you, and then he got hype and sparked his pipe. So I don't know what that was about. I know it was the energy, but it was like, damn, I didn't like that. He's sparking up to a Philly rapper. He's from the streets, but he's educating people at the same time. And you felt the need to get high off of his song. So I pray for people like that. That's shit that's going on in DC. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of nothing and a bunch of something at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all like a little bit more of my journey a little later. I just wanted to come on here, talk to y'all real quick because I haven't updated y'all in a while. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I know this look is different. I have a different look every day. But I love y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Peace. Ashe. And know that there is always light at the end of a dark tunnel.